You're thinking of getting a Byrna Less lethal launcher. Let's get into it. So first we're going to look at the SD, which stands for self-defense. It's one of the most popular and it's a fantastic option for a lot of people. They are all going to come with an instruction guide. So how to set up your Byrna, read through all these instructions, very, very important to go over. Then we have two 8-gram CO2 cartridges, and every kit is going to come with two CO2 cartridges along with two 5-round magazines. So you've got your spare right there, and then the other one comes installed in the launcher. And then we have projectiles. First we have the Pro Training projectiles. You're going to get 5 of them. Then we have the Eco Kinetics. You're going to get 5 of these, and then you're going to get 5 kinetic rounds. So these are really just give you a taste of the projectiles. Really what you'll want to do is buy the 95 count jars of whatever projectiles you want. Now let's get into the features of the launcher. You have a safety ambidextrous on both sides. You have a honeycomb grip. You're going to have the mag release right here, again with a 5-round magazine. They all come with a cap tool. You're going to unscrew the CO2 chamber right here, pop in your 8-gram CO2, and then tighten it back up. You have Picatinny rail if you want to put a laser or a flashlight. And then you're going to have sights, 2 in the back, 1 in the front, to make target acquisition a lot easier. And as far as the colors, we are going to have safety orange, which is the best option if you obviously don't want it to look like a real gun. And then if you do want it to look like a real gun, there is the tan option, which is actually a very popular color. A lot of folks who like to do outdoors activities, whether it's overlanding or camping, hiking, for some reason they love this color, maybe because it blends in with nature. And then of course, you have the tried and true, ultimate, realistic looking Byrna launcher in black. So for the SD, the energy density is going to be 30 joules per square inch. The muzzle velocity on the SDs is going to be 280 feet per second, or if feet per second is confusing, that is about 190 miles per hour. Again, the magazine capacity is going to be 5 rounds, and also the SD has a 7-round magazine. This is a mag defender, which is great if you want to protect your magazines and the projectiles inside. But as we see here, there are 7 rounds that are staggered and is the same length as the 5-round. They just placed 2 more in there. And this is just great. I love it. If I'm shooting in the backyard practicing, I get 2 more. If I'm in a self-defense situation and I'm just really nervous and I'm missing all my shots, well, I've got 2 more chances to hit my target. The CO2, as mentioned before, is going to be 8 grams. And with the SD, you're going to get 22 shots per CO2 cartridge. And the effective range on the SD is going to be 60 feet. So you have a lot of distance between you and your assailant. As far as the size of the launchers, it's hard to get a understanding. So I've got a cell phone here. This is essentially the same size as the iPhone 14. So it's going to be 6 inches long and then 3 inches wide. So if we place this over the launcher, we can see that it extends beyond 6 inches. I'd say probably about 1 inch to 1.5 inches beyond. And then it's a little slightly less than 6 inches in height. And I'll put the phone behind. Maybe that can provide a different perspective. And that does it for the SD.